y'all get to do something that I've never done on stream before. It is one of my favorite things in the world. We're about to do this week's pull list, ladies and gentlemen. Yup, you see it. You see it. For the week of 708. Ooh, already see some bangers. Okay. First off, let me get Shawty's pulls pulled up. Okay. It is looking like she is going for the 2-book banger this week. So I have no hate or animosity towards anybody. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to companies or the way that they look for books or even the way that their LCS does pulls. Because the way that you're about to see me do these pulls is about to be very unorthodox. Don't take this as anything that, you know, is set in stone because my LCS is very different. They like for us to email them our pulls. So we go through and we pull everything. But what I like to do before, or even, you know, once I kind of give it a scroll, is I like to just go through and start taking out companies for books that I know that I've never heard of and I'm most likely not going to buy anything from, or I recognize from before of like just cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for example, other is usually all the freaky comics. Panini comics is like some fake, like, you know, BS. Viz is gonna let us know of all the new manga that's dropping, which, you know, no hate, but you can't order that. Webtoon is literally webtoons. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you see what I'm saying? Like, Keen Spot, or it might be something, but Shunisha, that's more, you know, anime, manga, webtoon related, you know, things. And I like to give it a little roll. Like Keen Spot, look, Pimp Killer #1 looks fire. You know what I'm saying? So why not? Rebellion, that's like, you know, all those comics, Titan Comics, Dynamite, Ablaze. All right, it doesn't look like there's going to be really anything else I'm going to check no on, maybe other than other. Let's see, where to go? So I'll click other. Yeah, nah, bro. It's because I caught in these last like 2 or 3 times I've done our pull list, I've been missing comics and I keep having to send like 3 or 4 emails and I feel like shit. Because I'm like, bro, they're probably like, look at this fucking high ass sending 4 pull lists because he fucking didn't double, quadruple, quintuple check his pull list. But it's like, there's so many things, bro. There's so many just random stuff that I'm like caught just looking at stuff that it just doesn't matter. No offense to, you know, any company or anybody who's spending their time writing that. So Shotty said she wants Black Cat and Destination Kill. So let's at least try to pull those aside. It doesn't look like she wants any variants, but we'll look at the variants when we pull them up. So let's start with Black Cat #12, Mr. Frankie Frank. Okay, I don't. Oh, the null variant. Okay, I was like, I don't know what this is. I'm amazed she didn't want this one. This is very her style, but it does give like a old school Black Cat. She feels very young in that art. I like this. This is very like, you know, animated and cartoonish. But the A cover, I mean, you really can't beat the A cover. It's everything that you could ask for and more. So I mean, she's currently asleep, so I can't double check with the boss. Hey, boss. Did you want any variants, boss? Did you check the variants, boss? All right, boss says she checked the variants, so. But still, we gonna look at them anyways. All right, Destination Kill #3. All right, this variant isn't bad. I like the art style. I like the shaping of things. You know what I'm saying? I love the look. It really gives James Heron a chance to shine with a different, you know, cover and with, you know, more characters. But yeah, the use of negative space in this A cover, yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely a W. So yeah, nah. Main covers for Shoddy. Now let us do the big pull. So we already know we are gonna get Absolute Batman, Absolute Catwoman, Daredevil, Transformers, Ben 10. All right. I'm not reading any of these. I'm kind of waiting on trades for Firestorm and Bleeding Hearts. I've had to stop picking up Aquaman because I don't have the money, y'all. But we'll look at it for the cover. Here, we'll put it on this side so we know that it's one of the ones we're just looking at for the sake of cover. Speaking of for the sake of covers, we'll do Clayface also. I never had plans of getting Clayface. It definitely felt like one of those ones where it was just going to be for the movie. But all right, let's kind of keep going. Sorcerer Supreme. It's been looked good, but again, it's one of those ones I'm just waiting on the trade. Rascal Randy. Do a power bomb, black and white. I mean, I'll just get I'll get the trade of the in color variant. Let's see. Fantastic Four, Civil War, Jeff the Land Shark, Superstar, I'm dead. The White Boat, Speed Racer. It's Simbi is crazy. Because Simbi hasn't done anything in Spider-Man in so long. Dispatched 1, I'll see what's up with that. Let's see. Forged 2. I heard about Forged. Ooh, innards. Okay. 7 Wives. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Because she did pull 7 Wives #1, but I know she's trying to save money. So we'll see. She might have just also forgot. Starcross. Starcross seems like something that she would like. So just in case. Jeez, so far it's getting juicy, bro. Just Brutal is another one of those books I missed out on, bro. Dingaliath? What? That looks crazy, bro. Hold on. Alright, Warlords, Baby Garfield, hilarious. Zorro's Legacy, Pizza Detective, Showdown #2, Pimp Kila. Let's see, Arbiter. What? Xbox sending me ads? Y'all have never done that before. That's crazy. Strengthen Ash, bro. I forgot who showed this recently, but bro, it looked crazy. Okay, Dork, second printing. We already have the first print. Mask, second print for #1 already is crazy. Mask is going crazy. I'm amazed. Okay, Rob Liefeld. Not everybody has been rocking with him lately, but Kurt Pierce was very happy that he got to be on the Young Blood 102nd reprint, and I love to see Fireborn on that cover. So I'm torn that I have to scroll. We have to scroll past that together, y'all. I definitely, I don't know if Mask has to be a trade that I'm gonna read, but Mask definitely. I have to listen to some videos, or maybe one of our favorite comic talkers could do a puff panels, and put me on to Mask. Unless there already is one and I'm a neck ad and just missed it. Bro, Spidey posted the other day Monster Racing League, and I was looking at it the first time, bro. I was looking at it the first time I saw it, and low key, it was looking like something, And when he talked about it, he doesn't talk about a lot of comics, you know what I'm saying? So when he talked about it, I definitely thought about checking it out. Yo, Ben 10 is on a generational run right now, bro. It's one of those comics that definitely, when we blow up, I'm finna go back and buy all the variants. Like, that's got to go down. All right, so it definitely looked like a lot more scrolling than first assumed. That's why we check over here and make sure that we not scrolling through everything, because there's so many bangers that you miss when you just kind of like speed scrolling. That's how like I've lost so many like pulls, or even missed out on some comics, because it's so chaotic, of so many things, bro. All right, so let's look at these. Just to look at these. Ooh, no. You guys know how much I love movie variants. I think they just got me with the Clayface, bro. Yeah, this one's cold, bro. I think they got me, bro. We gonna keep it open. We gonna keep it open. We gonna keep it open. All right, Emperor Aquaman. I love it. It's especially what this newest arc was ramping up to. I know Aquaman has been like distracted, and everybody else has been running Atlantis right now. But okay, this is a cold cover. Again, the use of the negative space and the blend, bruh. Okay, hold on. The black and white ones. He cooked. I almost didn't even see this, bro. I almost didn't even see this because all the other covers are fire. I'm not gonna hold it past him, but bruh, this one is crazy, bro. This is fire. Okay, hold on. Set it to the side. So, bro, so peak. All right. So, we gotta make another window that's our definite pulls. So let me pull Shawty's 2 comics out so we know what our definite pulls are already. All right, Absolute Batman number 22. What are we looking at? What variant we got so far? Okay, the A cover is nice. I like the A cover. It really shows the new Bat team and the new Bat family. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So this is definitely the Harley ep. It's looking like this is the Birds of Prey. Did I see something about Birds of Prey? Okay, hold on. I don't want to read too much. I don't want to know too much. I really like this variant. This variant is the one that's calling to me, bruh. Who is this? Werther Deladera? Yeah, nah, this is the one, bro. If I were to shout out any of them, like Brett Bean, he really pulled out the chaos of this version of Harley, because she's always chaotic, but her version of chaos in this one is really doing it. This one is for everybody who's been having hard eyes for Harley, and I'm not gonna lie, they really softened her with this cover. Let me look at this one. This one is giving mech. It's giving Gurren Lagann. We've been getting a lot of Gurren Lagann covers, but yeah, nah. The Deladera is crazy. This is amazing. I love it, the expressions, the personalities, and like it really makes everybody shine. Really, bro. She's got a super sledge right here, bro. She playing Fallout in real life. Y'all know me. I need to get my A covers. And lately they have been taxing for you to get variants for Batman. It's a 1 in 25, so my shop should have this. $5.99 is not too bad. I don't know. Let me look up. Cause yeah, I need the A covers, bro. But the A cover is right under it. It's just, am I willing to tear it off later? You know. In the end, it's all a part of the personal, or not even the personal. It's all a part of the library of Fexandria. So definitely, you know what I'm saying. It's also for people to read, and people feel a lot more comfortable reading A covers than they do reading variants sometimes. So I get that. But it's worth a shot. We're gonna have this one be the pull. Where did my other window go? So we're gonna pull over Absolute Batman. All right, let me see. Absolute Catwoman, bro. These ads are ridiculous. At least they're not freaky ads like some of the other websites. But man. But yeah, nah, Shay Grayson has been going crazy with this, bro. Bengal, he's bringing the story to life, bro. But as I expected, it was just gonna be some freaky stuff. So I really like this one though. This one has personality to it. This one has like soul in it. You could hear her laughing when you see it. You can hear the glass breaking as she's falling. You know what I'm saying? Like this one, nah, bro. Somebody's setting this one up and it's gonna get sticky later. Y'all freaky, bro. But I'm gonna keep with my streak of getting Absolute Catwoman A covers, and no matter how much I know that this story is great and it deserves all the love and the flowers in the world, I know that it's going to be slept on, so I might be able to get my hands on this D cover at another point in time. Daredevil number 4. What are we looking at? Plur. Matt Murdock is out of time. Okay. So I've been needing personally to get more of the Marvel covers because I only have Spider-Man ones. And if I want to make a little corner, because one of these days, this wall right here that I have like set up off to the side, I want to swap it out, and it will be fire to do them all Magic cards. The black and red wall, I don't know. It's been holding strong. I don't know if I can fuck with it too soon, but I'm definitely thinking of if once I get, because I need at least 15 different Marvel cards, and I know right now at least for sure, Doom is one that I can think of off the top of my head. But like that's not enough in comparison to all the other ones are Spider-Man cards, So I need the A cover for Daredevil because I've been going on the Daredevil sprint. And at least what I've been seeing is that a lot of the Marvel cards, you can find them later. And personally, I like that idea more because it makes it feel like you're playing cards. You feel me? It's like, what cards can I find at this shop? Or what cards can I find at that shop? So I'm going to go with my collector gut on both sides. It'll be so much better content for me to be going to Frankensons and comic book shops hunting for Marvel MTG cards. So we're going to go for the A cover for Daredevil. Transformers 34. I've been loving all these DNA covers. Honestly, I can't stray from the DNA covers when it comes to these. But I've been loving everybody in their own takes on the Mike Spicer DWJ sauce, because we've been seeing this for these last couple covers that they've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might not be DWJ and Mike Spicer, but it looks like them. You know what I'm saying? I love this one. The realistic sauce of this one is crazy. Megatron, ominous, amazing. Who did this? Who did this? Mati Del Luis? Yeah, nah. Luis? That one, crazy. You cooked, brother. You understood the assignment. I didn't know this was a connecting cover, so let me see what the other ones that are connecting to it. Okay. Oh, I see what it's... Okay, I see it now. Okay. So it's supposed to be everybody who's on Cybertron right now, right? Okay, so it started on issue 32. Yeah, so it's everybody on Cybertron right now, right? Good, mostly the bad guys is looking like this is the bad guy side of everybody on. Yeah, because look, there goes Shockwave right there. So it probably ends with this issue, right? Oh no, it's gonna keep going. Oh, because it's going okay, and it's just gonna keep going. Okay, so that's one of the longest connecting covers I've ever seen in my life, and I don't think that's a connecting cover anymore. I think we have to call that a mural. And I'm not mad because that is hard, bruh. This man made a mural. Okay. I'm torn, y'all. I'm torn because the DWJ cover with Optimus and Shredhead hitting the back-to-back is peak. I like it. It's Transformers. But I've been loving all these DNA covers lately, bro. Like, the DNA covers and, again, A Cover King. It's a DWJ cover. It's going to be hard to get this one. Especially, again, it's Shredhead and it's Optimus back-to-back. I want to get this signed by DWJ. So, you know what? I know nobody is going to really care for, Dr. Henry Arkerville. Maybe I'm the fool here. And maybe, first appearance of him on the cover and it's going to go crazy and it's going to sell out. Just like there was another A cover recently that I didn't get it and I went for the variant instead. And then I thought about it after and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? That's the first appearance of so-and-so. Like, that's the first time that he ever was on the A cover. Like, you a fool for that one, but it's all good. And this one, I'll be the fool. I'm going to go with the DWJ cover because I love DWJ. Come on. There you go. All right. Ben 10 number 3. Now, Ben 10 number 3, I'm going to definitely have to limit myself with this one. This one's going to be hard, bro. I'm going to have to only pick one for this one, bro. I've got the A covers for all the Ben 10s so far. I don't think I've got too many variants for them. I'm getting information right now. Our sources are telling me that Black Cat cover is the Spy versus Spy homage. Bro. How did I not see that, bro? Hold on. Let's pull it up, bro. Where is it at? Where'd it go? No, it's not this one. This one. How did I not see that, bro? It's literally Spy versus Spy. The big smile and everything. Bro. Okay. I see you, Marvel. Ooh. I gotta like sit back though, even though I gotta use my mouse and type. I gotta sit back. My like leaning forward like that was killing me, bro. Yeah, once we finish with this pull list, I'll go back and I'll figure out what cover it was that I was like, bro, what am I doing? That's the first appearance of X, Y, and Z. All right, I'm already seeing some bangers. Okay. Of course, the retailer exclusives are going to be something crazy. Because this definitely looks like an homage of something. I just don't know what it is. Alright, let me take a look at this Grandpa Max cover. It's cool. I like it. I see where they're coming from. This art style that they've been doing for these covers, crazy. They've been going back to back with them, crazy. All right. I'm loving the A cover. The Cormac Hughes again with another fucking banger. I love again the panic, the horror that like is being added to it. The Dustin Nguyen has been going crazy, man. He's been making some crazy crazy covers lately, bro. The watercolors that Dustin Nguyen has been doing, if I'm not mistaken, that's Dustin Nguyen covers, bro. Crazy covers. I'm loving this art style. This take on Diamond Head is crazy. It's beautiful. It's a crazy take. Let's look at the B cover. Okay. B cover again, adding that body horror, adding that like, you know, that like real alien, and taking out the cartoonish, adding in that like, you know, realistic approach. A cover though. The A cover though. I mean, it speaks for itself. The glint and glisten on Diamond Head. The reflection. Like, come on, bro. So definitely, if I had to pick, let me look at this one real quick. Let me look at the Countdown Comics one. Okay, the Countdown Comics one is cool too. Again, it has that same sauce as the Dustin Nguyen, but they added a more realistic like twist to it. I'm loving it. But in this case, the A cover is king, bro. The A cover is king. I'm loving the Cormac cover of the horror, you know, and all that. But the A cover is king in this one, my boy. I'm going to have to go with A cover with this one. Add it to the list of things we already chose. Exquisite Corpses, Rascal Randy #1. So yeah, this is the origin story of Rascal Randy. We get some like answers to, you know, who this guy is and what he's got going on. I'm dead. The how to draw is funny. Yo, the retail exclusives on this one are crazy. What? Yo, everybody locked in. Look at this, bro. Korn followed the leader cover. We got the Warner Brothers homage. What is this one? Bro, more like creepy, like Warner Brothers style. The Incredible Hulk homage. Venom. Bro. The Nirvana Nevermind homage. Bird City. Yeah, nah, I'm about to keep these in mind because, yeah, nah, I'm definitely going to pick some of those homages up, bruh. Ooh, this is crazy. Michael Walsh, once again. Stealth photo variant. Ooh. This one's fucking fire. Like, I'm not even going to lie. This one's crazy. It's so different. I love the plushie. I love, like, everything about it. I'm really fighting whether or not if I want the A cover this time. But I know, I mean, look at all these homages. Look at all these variants. Rascal Randy is going to do good, bro. If I can't get my hands on this A cover now, I might not ever get my hands on it. So, let's keep going. Dispatch number 1. So, this is a new number 1 I haven't heard of. So, if anything, let's save it because I want to read the whole like synopsis and everything. So, let's do comics we know about. Innards. Obviously, we're going to pick up Innards number 2. Innards number 1 was amazing. I'm really liking the Rob Gilroy variant. Who drew the main cover? Okay. So the main artist drew the main cover, but the writer drew the B cover. I'm really loving the B cover. It's giving so much like personality to the story. You know what I'm saying? Not just this character itself, but to what's going on. Like, you know, the writer is speaking volumes with this one cover. You know, he's trying to tell us something. And honestly, I love it so much. And I got to remember, especially when it comes to innards, that this is for like the personal library. So it's better to go for the cover that I like. And honestly, I like both of them a whole lot. It's just the innards A cover could go on the black and red wall. You know what I'm saying? It could swap out the position that the Kingpin cover is right now, because this is a lot darker and it fits with what's going on, and the Kingpin cover's got a lot more white, even though it does have the, you know, negative black. They're using the negative black space and then also throwing in the pool of blood to add the red. Like, bro, that definitely is something. Alright, now this is going to be the list of all the comics. Here, let me move these over. We're settled on them, bro. We're settled on them. These are all basically... These are all the new number 1s. Also, Shawty in 7 Wives number 2. She hasn't read 7 Wives number 1 yet, though. And I know that if that's the case, you know, she's probably not going to want to read, you know, this randomly. So let me knock it off. We might be able to pick it up later. Pimp Killer number 1. Now I remember seeing something about this. I don't know if this is just because look, they have the Fight Club cover. That shit is hard. All right, let me see. L.A. Jones is your woman. She made a nice little business for herself over the last few years, hunting down pimps following the murder of a young woman in Reno. She turns her attention to Luciano Lucky Strikes, a low-life pimp hiding out in Hollywood. Lucky is notorious for torturing women who try to flee him, and L.A. is more than willing to dish out her own brand of justice. My only thing is I'm seeing it says Keen Spot. I think this is a website. I think this might be like, oh no, because yeah, this is all the Mark Spears stuff too. Oh, ooh, $6 though. How many is going to be in this series? So far, we only see 2 for Pimp Killer. Okay. I'll pick up the Pimp Killer trade. I know it, I ain't shit for not wanting to get it. Again, I want to support more women writers, and it's looking like we have a very star-studded cast of POCs. But your fellow POC is broke. AH. AF, some might say. So, the Pimp Killer is going to have to be one of those ones I might have to get sponsored by Mega to get. So, let's look at dispatch number 1. We were supposed to look at this earlier. Interesting, a couple of variants. MacGyver meets Die Hard in this life or death unboxing. Estranged from his family and living under a government issued alias, ex Black Ops agent Morgan Power endures a life in a suburban exile as a delivery driver for a major global courier company. Okay, that is an opening. It's a 180 from his action-packed classified work abroad until a routine shift puts him in the crosshairs of a domestic terrorist takedown. Okay. Trapped in the parking garage of a besieged corporate office park, Power goes back to basics with nothing but his survival skills in a delivery van full of unopened packages and endless possibilities to fight his way from floor to free the hostages. But some of the boxes hold more trash than treasure, and Powers will also have to contend with his intensifying PTSD as the situation escalates. Time runs out. Man. This sounds like it would be a great movie. And hear me out. It sounds good as fuck. Sounds amazing. Let's check the series. How many is it gonna be? We've got 3 confirmed, at least so far. That trade is gonna be a banger, and it's gonna look delicious on my shelf. So I'm gonna keep Dispatched in mind. I'm gonna keep that trade eye out. So Mark Miller is Mark Miller. If I'm not mistaken, that's Mark Miller who wrote Kick-Ass and like so many other Kick-Ass stories. So, seeing that he's writing a new series, and that new series is called Starcrossed, I'm already interested. I thought Shawty was going to be interested because I see a, 2-woman cast. So let's read what we got. 2 of the greatest thieves in the universe have a price on their head, and every single bounty hunter alive is out to collect it. Thena Chloe and Cody Blue have been living the high life since they robbed the richest woman in the universe. But they put a price on their heads, and when they did so, the galaxy's greatest bounty hunter is now after them for the biggest payday of his career. Okay. Alright. It's giving Running Man. You know what I'm saying? It's giving, bounty and all that. I'm loving the art style because I can already see, when we look at these, like, the character drawings of, like, Cosmo as a supporting artist, seeing Cody and seeing Thana. I'm fucking with it. I like how the characters look and how they're being portrayed. What is the series looking like? We confirmed for 3 so far. Dark Horse is gonna see that to end. I don't know. I'm gonna see what everybody else says. I want to pick up the trade, but I also want to hear what everybody's got to say about it. And last but not least, Dingoliath. The cover was enough to get me, and it's also from Bad Idea Comics. I've been loving a lot of things that Bad Idea has been making. So let me drink some water and read the synopsis. From the twisted minds of rising superstar artist and creative visionary Manix Abrera from Thundercats, okay? New York Times best-selling artist Robert Venditti from Superman 78 and acclaimed indie horror director Brockton McKinney from Reptchild comes the first terrifying tale in a groundbreaking, all-new horror universe. Okay? Prepare to encounter the most nightmarish creatures ever dreamed up for the comic book page if you dare enter the Mannix Monsterverse. Okay? They come for his master, but they didn't plan for him. An elite team of officers tasked with taking down a local drug kingpin are prepared to do whatever it takes to knock down their target, dead or alive. With all available units mobilized to make the burst, it's a small army that knocks down this dealer's door, ready to get their man. But it's not a man that waits for them on the other side, but man's best friends. Weapons won't save them, and they can only hope to God that their prayers might. The night Dingoliath comes to town. Okay. So first off, yes. Second off, it's looking like this is just a one-off so far, because when you hit series, nothing else is showing up. So, let's look at these variants. We have this beautiful OG, if I'm not mistaken, this is Lucifer with different wings. Liking it, loving it. And I'm seeing a theme here because if I'm not mistaken, this is also another, like, piece of satanic art. Dingoliath. And then if you see here, Medusa. This is the famous Medusa art or cover or like picture. You know what I'm saying? And then we have this one, which is also something from Japanese lore. It's looking like Japanese history. I'm honestly really liking that one and the A cover. But let's see. First appearance variant. So is this what the Dingoliath looks like? I really like that. I like this sideways like style of the art, but I love the way that all like the characters are drawn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how memeish and how kind of funny they look. It's giving very like zine style. You know what I'm saying? And this is another Dingoliath normal. So honestly, I really want one of these Dingoliath variants. I'm really loving these variants. But I know a guy that is most likely going to get this. So, what I'm going to do is just get the A cover and let him get the variants. So, we got the pull list cooked, y'all. So let me do a little shuffling so I can get everything in order, kind of like get it all next to each other. So Oni Press, I think that might be my only Oni Press for this week. So I'm going to put Oni Press and Bad Idea in the front. So I see two absolutes. Let's move Black Cat with Daredevil. Ben 10 is another one of those like one-off companies. What is this? Ignition. I think I have another Ignition, don't I? No, I didn't pick up Displaced. So this is going to be an image. Let's keep that right there. This is another image, right? Let's keep that right there. And then let's throw Clayface right here with the absolutes. All right, everything's in order. So we're looking at it this week. We only have Ignition, Image, Marvel, DC, and then we have Bad Idea, Oni, and Dynamite. So let me prep over here on this side, my email. Alright. Or actually, hold on, it's not ready yet. Because what I like to do is... Let's see. Another bad idea, comics. Got Marvel. DC. Ignition and image. And then let's see, we're looking for ignition. Oh, Oni Press also, almost forgot. Sometimes also, like, you know, I only get certain books from certain companies, so I'm also able to like throw in the cheat code. For example, for Ben 10, I can copy both Dynamite and Ben 10 number 2 and just put in over. You know what I'm saying? Like, even this one, look, this is better. Hold on. Delete this. Delete that. Because I could do the same thing with Marvel, Image, and DC. Because I'm seeing that they're also all the same books almost. So, copy, paste. There's no X-Men or Thor this week. Black Cat. Going for the cover A along with Daredevil. Absolute Catwoman. No the Orc this week. Alright, now we're just looking for ignition. Gotta find it. Arctic, Titan, Demi. There we go. Alright, I'll fix it right now when I pull it up. Bring it in order, you know? Or, you know, alphabetical order. So let's go. And then... Right. Alright, so I'll double check them as we go through. I have to like do all this in my lap. Pause. Alright, so Ben 10, number 3, A cover. Correct. Ben 10, number 3, A cover. Alright, we're good. Destination Kill, number 3, A cover. So usually what I do here, I'm gonna have to scoot in for this one. I'm gonna be hella up close to the cam right now, everybody. I apologize, but I can't type in my lap, bro. And then right after this, for the sake of your sanity, I will, whatchamacallit, go outside for a little bit, if that's okay with you. And then this one though, I'll leave it going. I'll turn off the cam and put up a message telling everybody to go to Twitch. And then I'll be there like outside or whatever for like 30 minutes to an hour, at least give you the time to settle down fully. I'm dead. This man Apollo just checked back in with me, y'all. He fell asleep the moment he opened up the fucking game. Hilarious. Alright, destination kill cover A. Let's get that over. So that was for Oni Press. Then we'll go Dingaliath, number 1. A cover also. I do this like little side typing over here only because when you copy it, it's still in title format, and then when I paste it over here, it fries the whole, thing. Absolute Batman. Yeah, my LCS always orders enough Absolute Batman. I will be getting my variant, bro. See, look, I almost forgot to do it. Absolute Batman dash cover E, the 1 in 25 Deladara. And then knowing them, if they don't got it, they're just gonna put an A cover in there, bro. Scandalous. That's why I don't even add the A cover anymore. I don't even want to give them the option. Let's see. Absolute Catwoman number 1, the A, or number 2, the A cover. So we're gonna go right here. Absolute Catwoman number 2. Absolute Catwoman 2, A cover. Boom. Clayface Celebrity Dirt. We're trying to get cover C, Dave Johnson variant. So go DC. Oop. I already forgot to do it again, y'all. I'm too excited. Cover C, Dave Johnson variant. Daredevil number 4, A cover also. Oopsie, forgot to do the thingy. Marvel. I'm dead, and it was already right there. I just had to type over it. That's the whole reason why I left it there. Naked. Daredevil, Black Cat. So Daredevil number 4, Black Cat number 12, A cover. Yup. Alright, now that we're doing here, let's bring forward this Ignition so I can just get the Ignition comic out the way. We're gonna do the A cover. Even though I love the Rob cover, we'll do the A cover. Bro, see, look, this is what I was talking about, and I did it. I had to do it at least once on stream so y'all could see it. Do a power bomb. I'm so close to the end, so I'm like trying to speed run it. Transformers 34 cover B. Yeah, no, it's a very DWJ week this week. I'm gonna tell you that much. And then last but not least, Exquisite Corpses. Rascal Randy #1, cover A. Alright, so this is what the pull list is looking like this week, y'all. Personally, it is looking nice to me. There's only 2 comics that I bought that I shouldn't have bought, and that is good, you know, when it comes to me, because I really do go crazy with it. So let me set this up. We are sending this to the one and only, and we are gonna get this pull list to them. I was like, did I spell my own name wrong?